Hi everyone and welcome. I am here today to share my third journal in my Christmas journal series from 2019. Yes, I know we're almost at the end of January of 2020, so I'm incredibly late sharing this with you. But unfortunately, before the holidays, my camera broke. And so we found a really good deal on one from a company out in California, and it took weeks and weeks and weeks for that camera to get here, and then it wasn't the right one that matched the mounting apparatus that I have here in my craft studio, so I had to get another one. So anyway, it's sort of been a debacle, but finally, I have a working video camera and I am able to share my projects again. So this is the third Christmas junk journal that I created during the holiday season of 2019. And this one, unlike the other two that I have shared so far, this one is not going up in my Etsy shop for sale. This is actually a gift, a very late gift, because I promised you guys I would share this on film. So I haven't been able to mail it yet because I wanted to film it first. So it will be late getting to the recipient, but it is on the way now. So hopefully she enjoys this. But anyway, this is the third junk journal that I created. Let me go ahead and bring it up to the camera so you can see here. This is the cover, and just like the previous two that I shared, this gorgeous focal point image here on the cover is a gorgeous fabric panel that I got, and I will pop the link to the seller in Etsy in the description box of this video below. So if you're interested, you can get all 4 panels for, I believe, $11, something like that. So that is the cover. I've added some really pretty poinsettias. This is a fabric covered soft cover journal. Some beautiful lace here. I do have a fun little charm here on a bulb clip with some little beads there. And then a Tim Holtz word plate. This is Merry and Bright. This journal is called Bright. Then on the side here, I do have a removable tassel. These are so fun to make. I did a lot of beadwork on this one. Really fun beads, and we also have some eyelash trim and some gorgeous lace, sari silk, regular ribbons. And then we have a fun and Tim Holtz word charm here, and it says, "May the spirit of Christmas be magical and its hopes brighter." And then this is the back here. So just very simple, very, very simple back cover here. Just some very simple fabric that I've covered. Here is the top. We have some beautiful muslin tabs all along the top. And then, of course, it's not a Christine journal without the beadwork here. So I have lots of paper clips with some images and other things paper clipped in. And I've added some of these gorgeous beads, all with a Christmassy feel to them. On the side here, my closure is a beautiful large sari silk off-white colored ribbon. So all you have to do is pull on one side of the ribbon here to get the closure to come undone, and then I will show you the beautiful side work here, and then we'll sit down and kind of go through the journal quickly here. So as you can see from the side, there are lots and lots of tabs, both fabric and lace. There's some coilless safety pins with some beadwork, some beautiful charms. Like here we have this little candy cane charm here. Lots and lots of beads, as I said. Just lots of fun little extras here that you can really kind of dig into and have fun with. And again, as with all of my journals, you do not have to keep all of the beads, all of the paper clips, etc. in. Those are all removable. Here is a little Tim Holtz charm that I've placed on a bulb pin here with some beads that says Bright, which again is what I have named this journal. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and remove here this tassel. It is removable, as I said, so that we can go ahead and just set this down a little easier and dig into the journal. Again, I know it's no longer Christmas, so this might not be of interest right now, but all of the images that I have throughout this journal are from Mrs. Cog's Crafts. I also used her keepsake journal course to help me create this journal. There are still some floofies coming off of here, sari silk sheds for a while, and after I made this, even though I made this a long time ago, with all the camera problems, I have not played with it really. I've just kind of set it on a shelf after I made it, so I haven't finished pulling all the floofies off. If you ever use sari silk and you find that it's shedding for a little while, totally normal. It will eventually stop, so don't worry about that. It will stop. but it's going to happen for a couple weeks of you actually utilizing or playing with the journal. Okay, so let's go ahead and open the journal up. Again, it's been a long time since I've looked through this, so it's almost like I'm looking at it anew with you guys, which is kind of cool. So on the left side here, this is the inside of the front cover. I've simply backed it with some beautiful paper, holiday paper that has a holiday song on it. Here's a Tim Holtz little, I'm not even sure what you call these, but it says Making Spirits Bright, and then a beautiful image here from Mrs. Cog. A little lace pocket here, and I just stuck a little postcard in here. All of the images are also tuck spots, and I usually just stick a little flashcard or postcard or something into the pockets just to indicate that it's a pocket. The idea being that the recipient can take this out and put whatever they want into the pocket. So I have a beautiful little floral applique here on the first page that I have dunked in tea. And all the pages, by the way, in this journal, except for a couple book pages that you'll see in a few moments, are tea dyed. So they are dunked in tea, they are then baked in the oven, and they are then ironed. So, and then I stencil on a lot of them. So just some fun, it gives it a fun vintagey look. I've also have lots of laces and things along the sides of the journal, as you can see as we go through. So here's some beautiful stenciling here. Little lace pocket that I created. I just stuck a couple images in there. This, by the way, is a fun little charm, and it's a jingle bell. And I'm going to be quiet for a minute, and hopefully you can hear it on camera. Can you guys hear that? It actually does jingle in real life, just in case the camera didn't pick that up. The pages are attached here with the pamphlet stitch into a hidden binding. Here's just a little image that I've paper clipped in with some beautiful beadwork, and again, that can be removed. The paper clips could be used in this journal or in another project, whatever you like. Lots of the pages at the bottom have some fun Christmas themed quotes on them. For example, this one says, "Like snowflakes, my Christmas memories gather and dance, each beautiful, unique, and gone too soon." I love to put quotes in my keepsake journals. It's so much fun to do, to find them and collect them, and it's just a lot of fun. Here's just some design paper from a paper pad that I tea dyed and baked and ironed. I went a little bit all out on my index cards this time. All of my index cards are also tea dyed, baked, and ironed. And then I added a lot of lace to these. I really wanted this to be super special for the friend I am sending this to. So all of the images on the pages, as well as on the index cards rather, are pockets. So they're all tuck spots, just in case I forget to pull something out to indicate that as we go through the video. I did want to make that clear. This is just some floral ribbon from, I believe this one is from Hobby Lobby. And it's great for pockets in the keepsake sized journals because it's just wide enough that it's not covering the whole page, and it just fits perfectly as a pocket. So I usually just tack it down with a little Fabri-Tac and then sew a little zigzag stitch around 3 sides. And then there you go, you have a gorgeous little tuck spot there. Here is one of the book pages that I mentioned, and it's a Norman Rockwell print from a Norman Rockwell Christmas book that I have in my own private collection. Here's another little tea-dyed index card. Again, it's a little tuck spot here. Added some sari silk and an applique. Some ledger paper. This is some fun design paper that's also been tea-dyed. Lots of images and quotes. I won't be reading all the quotes, or we'd be here all day, but they're all Christmas themed and really sweet. Again, another little paper clipped image here with some pretty beadwork on the paper attached to the paper clip. Some more stenciling. Here's the center of the first signature. I added some flashcards here that I zigzag stitched in, and then I added some little tea-dyed tags to these little pockets and added some washi tape on them, and then we just have the regular images here that are, of course, tuck spots as well. Lots of room to journal in these. Lots and lots of room. Here's another tuck spot here. And this is just a fun image from Mrs. Cog's Crafts. It's from her window shoppers collection. What one of the cool windows looked like a long time ago in that photograph. I just stuck that in there. More fun paper clipped images. Another image here, tuck spot. I added a little advertisement, a vintage advertisement for a holiday gift. Another page here from the Norman Rockwell book with a painting of his on the back. Fun little lace pocket down here. Again, lots of fabric tags throughout on the sides here. Beautiful images. I did sew some buttons onto some of the fabric tags, or tabs rather, as you can see here, just to give it some little fun. Lace pocket. And there we go. That is the end of the first signature. So here we are moving on to the second signature. I have some beautiful lace here. Again, these are all tuck spots. Tons of room to journal. Beautiful image here. I love that image. Another paper clipped image here on the back, and I've added a paper clip to the top and to the side so that image stays nicely inside the book. Again, more stenciling. I had some fun new holiday stencils this year I had fun using. Little lace pocket there. Doily. This is this year's Tim Holtz design paper in the 8x8 size for Christmas. So I had fun using that. Just some washi there. Again, those muslin tabs that go across the top there, as you can see, they're just sewed in there. More images that are little tuck spots. Here's another little pocket here with made from the stitched in and this is just some floral ribbon, and I neglected to put something in the pocket, so let me just grab one of these cute little these are just blank, and I just added some fun little ribbon on them, and I just found these at Michael's, I think, and so I'll just stick a little tag in there to indicate it as a pocket. Here is a piece of design paper that is from a Michael's paper pack, and this is the white side, and I actually just printed this gorgeous lined paper that has an old antique look to it from My Porch Prints. It's a digital download. So you just download it and then put your paper in your printer so that the side that's white prints, and it'll print it. And I actually went ahead and printed it on both sides. Down here you can see half of the design of the paper. I'll show you the other half when we get there. Here's a cute little greeting card that I found that I hadn't written in, so I just added it to the journal. I just thought it was so cute, and it really went with this fun, fashion-y, gorgeous, girly Christmas journal that I created here, so that's why I added that. There's another one a little further throughout the book as well. More images. That's the center spread there with some cute little stenciling, and that is the center spread of the second signature. There's the back of that Christmas card. And here is the design paper I was telling you about. So this side was white, but it did have this cute little girl here as a design. So I went ahead and printed on both sides. So you have lines on both sides of that design paper that'll help you with your journaling. So I thought that was pretty cool. Here's another little tea-dyed index card. Little image in a tuck spot with some sari silk and an applique. And that just slides down right there. Cute little image here. Lace pocket there. Again, just tons of room to journal in this book. This book has over 200 pages to journal in, so plenty of room to fit whatever Christmas thoughts you might have. Okay, so here we are now at the beginning of the third signature. We have this fun trim down here. This is from Hobby Lobby, and I tea dyed it. So I just dunk it in tea, let it sit in a bowl of tea for a while, and then hang it on a clothesline to dry. Fun little image here. More of that Tim Holtz Christmas paper. This one's really fun. The little red dots there are fuzzy, velvety feeling, so kind of fun. A little lace pocket here. More beautiful images. And even on pages that have images, you can journal on them. You know, up here, around, the whole page isn't lost by some of these smaller images, which I really like that idea. Here is a fun little coilless safety pin with some beadwork and a cute little deer charm there. I'm not sure if that's going to show up on camera or not, but it's super cute. Here's some more design paper that I tea dyed. So you can tea dye your design paper, cut it to size, and dunk it in your tea with your other papers, or you can go to a place like My Porch Prints and do the printing on the back of it. if you want to get those lines that I showed you a moment ago. Either way, these here, either way, you're good to go. Or of course you can just leave it white. My whole journal theme is sort of has sort of a vintagey feel to it. So I didn't want it to be stark white, but absolutely you can leave it white if you like. So this is just another page from that Norman Rockwell Christmas book, and it just has some Christmas poems on either side. Here's a little tuck spot here made of floral ribbon and tea-dyed index card with a fun little tuck spot inside of it. Here's a really pretty image here with another card. I've added some appliques and some sari silk, and this of course has a little tuck spot as well. And that just slides right down into this pocket. Another little button on this fabric tab here. And this is the center of the third signature. So we have some images and some flashcards sewed down with some of those tea-dyed little tags with washi tape along the top there. Another coilless safety pin here attached to this little lace tab. Beautiful image here with a full-size tea-dyed index card inside, and you can just stick whatever you like in the pockets there. And it slides right into this pocket. So lots of little tuck spots. You've got tuck spots inside of tuck spots, which I always love that effect. So I tend to do that in all of my journals. Here's another page from the Norman Rockwell Christmas book. This is a beautiful Christmas painting that he did. And I believe Graphic 45 may have used this in their Christmas Carol collection. It looks familiar. I could be wrong. And then there's a little beginning of a story on the other side. Then just more tea-dyed pages to journal on. Some beautiful images here. There's a pretty angel image. Here's a little note card here, or index card rather, that's been tea-dyed, and I just folded it so it would fit in the pocket here. And we also have another little flash card in there. Little lace pocket down here. I just stuck a little postcard in there. Sweet Santa Claus image here. And then we just have a fun little index card. It's been tea-dyed. Ledger paper. Another little image I paper clipped in with some beadwork. Just keep flipping here. Another cute little index card with some flashcards in the tuck spot there. And then a little vintage advertisement for a fountain pen in this tuck spot here. I thought was pretty cool. So here we are in the last signature. We have this beautiful lace here along the bottom. On this lace tab here, we have a cute little bulb pin with some pearls and then a snowman charm. Not sure how good that's going to show up, but it's a super cute little snowman charm. Some design paper that's been tea-dyed. So there's that snowman charm on this lace tab there. We have some pretty images here. Tuck spots, of course. Paper clipped image there. Lace pocket. Images. Floral ribbon that I've turned into a little tuck spot for this little tea-dyed index card here. That has a couple things tucked into the pocket. Beautiful image here. I have another little vintage advertisement stuck in the pocket. That just slides right down in there. Another of those pages from the Recollections brand, Michael's brand designer paper, that I printed those lines on from my porch prints. And here's the design on the other side. Another greeting card. I told you we'd get to a second one that came in a little pack. I've had them forever. I believe I got them at Michael's, but years and years ago. They have some glitter on them and they're just fun. So I just stuck them in the journal. Center of the fourth signature. And here's the last little bit of it. Lace pocket here. And then here is the last page, which has a nice big vintage advertisement in that tuck spot. And then here is the inside of the back cover with another of these beautiful tea-dyed floral appliques up here. a beautiful image, and then a little lace pocket here at the bottom. So that is my third Christmas journal. Because of all the camera issues and things, and it being so far past Christmas at this point, I am most likely going to wait to show you the fourth one that I made until maybe like a little July, Christmas in July kind of thing or something like that, because that one I am going to put up for sale, but no one's going to want a Christmas journal right now, so I'll probably wait to share that one. But I will share it eventually, I promise that. I promised I'd share all four, and I will do that. So I hope that you enjoyed this journal. It was so fun to make. I'm sorry I'm so late sharing it. I dropped a paper clip, but I will find that and put it back. And thank you guys again so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye-bye.